Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, Jose Ramirez scored 3 runs overall, leading the Tribe over the Mariners 7-2. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-8. The Kansas City Royals took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-4. The Bo Sox totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 7-2. Mike Minor collected win number 3 this year, helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 3-0. Justin Upstead plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead the Angels to the win over the Yankees 10-6. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-4. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. The Braves had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-5. The Cubbies got the best of the Brewers at home 6-1. The Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-0. The San Diego Padres got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. The Dodgers got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
The 0-2. Jeanette with a drive into right. Did he do it? He has! 4 home runs. It's never been done in Reds history until now. 4 home runs in one single game. Scooter Jeanette.
into right center field, coming on Rosario, sliding effort, he drops the ball. Coming in is Marisnick. Around third comes Springer. The throw home. Springer is safe at home plate. Astros take the lead. A 7-run inning. It's 9-8.
I can't believe this.
Danger, danger, fear and anger. I see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scarred with a stomach stop. Gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, bubble in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like you weren't looking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got a part. In any case, that was something for the grudge holders to adjudicate. Pushing this human race card to the fuse escape. Did some wrongs, made a few mistakes, but that's for you to throw the book at. I was panicked by impermanence, working on some pertinent. Lifted on the first pitch, now I see the curve spin. A little worse for wear. Bad flying bird in the turbulent air. I study rhymes to let the mind unwind. Now we make the words for work when a sweet high five. Pardon him, the hurt got caught up in the nouns and verbs. The marketing seemed absurd. We'll find a person, a proper product. They made a true myself when you knew the show was part of this. I spot a fake and dissect it. The place is feeling like the Brexit. Came with the warning. Home feeling torn right now. The white sheep sleeping in the speed to work with the air. Too new to me, again, say that again. The language. The sanguine.
Yeah, back to the mill.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Sean Irwin makes his big league debut right after this. Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a win under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees. 59 here at game time this afternoon. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Gene Segura standing in. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's only 2 for 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A ball and a strike. That's a ball. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Mike Zunino would be next. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Felix gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a line drive. Caught out there at short by Segura. And that's allowed out number 1. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The head-to-head history with King Felix comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. Here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here now the 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. Healy brings it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Eric Thames.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Eric Thames. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Kipnis at third with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. In the air, down the line in left. Henniger is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Cano waits on the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Haniger, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball. After this. And San Diego product Bradley Zimmer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Bradley Zimmer.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Now the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Settling in now, Sean Irwin. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hernandez looks in. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Count remains 2-2. and Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Set to get his day started, Francisco Mejia, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on the warning track. Indians leave one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. Encarnacion loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Tap down the line. He'll go to the bag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 1 and the Mariners nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. Seager has it, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 and 2's the count.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sinker, 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Out to short for Segura. He's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Striding in once again, Jean Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nick Wooden's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here now is Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Sent on the ground out to second. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Thames behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Rajai Davis now. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. shows bunt as he gets this one down. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Sean.
Now batting, Sean Irwin. He drew a walk his first time up. Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Naquin, the runner at third. Zimmer at second with 2 gone. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher,
so striding forward now, Francisco Mejia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The second for one. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yeah! Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Lindor right there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it's the all-world shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Cano for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Drilled to the left side. Segura has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you can see the M's leaderboard in that category right there, as he currently finds himself 3rd best on the squad. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number 2.
So stepping in, Jean Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Segura is off at first with 2 away. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Segura runs, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here now is Mike Zunino. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Eric due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Segura fields it cleanly, and there's 1 down now.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Henniger racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Center fielder number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Ready once again, Bradley Zimmer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here in Cleveland, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Dan Otero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First offering on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Your balls, one strike.
Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 55, Tony Pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Cano on second. Henniger on at first with nobody out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Zitch hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Digging in once again, Rajay Davis. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
Rajay Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner, Felix Hernandez. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Dan Altavilla takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Sean Irwin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Irwin has been a great story in the baseball world lately. This game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Missed with a slider. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Jose Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
There's a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. And there goes Davis. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together a good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Ramirez is on his way home. He comes across to score. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Eric Thames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Michael Brantley will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 23.
Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz sprinting after it.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 4-1. Jose Ramirez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Michael Brantley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now pitching for the Indians.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. In now the Mariners DH, Ben Gamel. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Yan Gomes is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Mike Napoli is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Mike Napoli.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Gene Segura standing in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swinging a blooper to the right side.
In comes Naquin.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning. It's so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Cruz, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47, James Hasler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Grounded, foul. Now the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Tries to dump this one out to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Striding in for the Indians, Rajai Davis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Pazos throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Runner goes for third. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Now back. Third baseman, John
Nick Vincent answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Sean Irwin will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Davis leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 3-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. He'll try it again, 3-2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up the throw. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he misses again, 2-0. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Second and third here, one man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a rope to the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Center field, a base hit. 1 run scored. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone. And that one has some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead got even wider.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard liner to center field. Gordon is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Nick Goody comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nick Goody.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Robinson Cano. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tony Zych claims the win out of the pen, his first. Felix Hernandez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the National Ball Game. The victorious Cleveland Indians, 11 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game. 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.